Hey guys, my name is Eagle Eye Valor, and I'm coming to you today with an exhibition for the arena for Vow of Apathy. It's going to be an exhibition match between Valor Twitch, aka MC Jeff, and Dxzey. And here with me today, I've got my co-host Ewan, also known as Weaponry. Well, I don't know too much about Dxzey. Neither does Ewan. I guess some kind of random guy, and then obviously Valor Twitch from last season. And so we're going to get this started. It's going to be a free-for-all in Scrapyard. Ewan, if you will take over on Dxzey, I'll take over on Twitch.
Roger, roger. Got Dxzey sporting marathon, stopping power, and ninja. Either the perks are pro. What kind of advantages he has here over Twitch?
Yeah, that's one thing that's going to kind of hinder him is he doesn't have Ninja Pro, so... Well, I guess since the radar is on, it doesn't make too much of a difference, because...
Well, you can't sound whore, too. Do you think... I mean, I'm not sure whether or not Twitch is using Turtle Beach's, Astros, or the Tritons, so, I mean, that's also another factor.
Well, with radar on, it doesn't make too much of a difference, because you don't need a sound whore if you're, you can see everybody. So far, Dxzey is taking the lead here with 4-1. Oh, 5-1.
Dxzey's coming on, definitely coming on strong. Right in midair, Twitch gets that kill. 5-2 in favor of Dxzey.
6-2.
If Dxzey continues on, I mean, he definitely has a chance of, I don't want to say dethroning Twitch, but more so just taking advantage of where he's weak, capitalizing.
Well, if you guys remember, Twitch actually was our champion for the season 1 of the arena, or he was our contender for champion spot. And he actually lost to Unleash in the final game, which was a bit of an upstart. I think too many people were expecting that.
Well, I mean, the one thing that really surprised me about season 1 was I think a lot of us figured that reactions would go all the way. You know, I mean, I for one thought reactions would go all the way. I mean, he has a lot of potential in the quick sniping, in just in that region by himself. You know, we always thought he was a man in his own game, but you know, Twitch came along and easily took over the reign, and it just kind of went on from there and went on to be champ for a while.
And then Twitch came and dethroned him, and then Unleash came along and dethroned Twitch. Which is kind of ironic, considering that SA Reactions is actually, from what I've seen, is better than Unleash.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing. I mean, I didn't really expect that out of Unleash. Plus, I really think what it came down to was the map choice. You know, I mean, the map wasn't necessarily a top pick for us when it came to our 1v1s. And if it was on Scrapyard or something else more suited for quick scoping, I don't really think that Unleash would have had a chance. Or too big of a one, you know. But hey, he won, and it is what it is, right?
Exactly. Can't really
Aside
deny
from that,
he'd win.
Twitch is down not by a great amount of kills, but he does have room to make the effort to come back. Drop shotting by Dxzey, but he takes one to the chest.
But like I suggest, or Twitch is not struggling. Personally, just kind of speaking on how they're sniping, the whole marathon versus sleight of hand. I can't marathon snipe. I don't know. Marathon sniping to me seems way too easy. Since you do have a longer time to scope in, you have a little bit more time to steady your shot. And it seems like if you snipe with sleight of hand, you have to be really quick about it.
Yeah, because when you're using sleight of hand, you get that extra, you know, down the sights, you know, DPS on your scope, so it actually gives you more of an advantage, not necessarily a strategic one. You know, however, I think when people.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Twitch is now taking the lead, 15-13. And Dxzey comes back with 1 kill, so it is 15-14 with Twitch, aka MC Jess, still in the lead.
5 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock.
And we're at 15-15 all, last 5 kills. Jess makes it 16-15. Gonna try to do a little wall bang. Oh.
I don't know about you,
17-15 to Twitch.
but this matchup kind of gets me eager to see a rematch between Reaction and Twitch. I mean, I honestly don't think you can put a number on how many times those guys could go at it 1v1. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just it's just a spectacular display of quickscoping by both men. I mean, either guy can top one another on even their best or worst day. It's just, I guess it's just, you know, how they play their cards. The map has a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, I know that I've been playing with Reactions a lot lately, and he's still on his game. I've gotten a little bit better as far as quickscoping goes, but that man is probably better than 99% of the people that I've ever seen that have done quickscoping.
Yeah, that's the thing about Reactions, and when he quickscopes, I mean, he puts time and effort into what he wants to do. You know what I mean? That goes with anybody. They're going to put time and effort, but, you know, however, MC Jess, aka Twitch, does come out with the victory, putting not so much of an insurmountable lead, but he did win, managed to win by 3 kills, 20-17 is the final score, 1,000 to 850.
Well, that was a good game by both of them. They both gave it their all. They both did what they came to do, and fortunately for Dxzey, Twitch did end up pulling out a lead from what seemed like, you know, Dxzey had a pretty decent lead on him at the beginning, and then I don't know what he did. He just couldn't pull it out.
Well, I mean, I don't know too much about Dxzey, as I said before, but I mean, if Dxzey and Jess play together, you know, I would think that he would have some type of, you know, he would know how kind of Twitch plays, knows what he goes for, knows his spots, you know, and he can capitalize on that. So it's kind of like they're reading each other's minds, you know, without actually having to, you know, look into each other, you know, face to face, so to speak. But overall, it was a good game, very close, very competitive.
Yeah, well, any closing words there, Ewan?
I think I said my piece.
All right. Well, once again, this was the arena exhibition match between Valor Twitch, aka MC Jess, and Dxzey. My name is Eagle Eye Valor, and I'll talk to y'all later.